Hey, what's up guys? Kevin here, and well, as I said in the video, I was supposed to review this thing because it's been 2 months now that I owned it, and I did about 8,000 clicks on it, so you guys are in for a long one. So yeah, let's do this. Well, first of all, the key fob, I don't really like it. It looked kind of dumb. My Camaro key was so much better, and my Optima push to start is miles ahead. But yeah, it does its job. So door feels solid. I mean, I don't have to bang it to close. I always like those little windows, so that's a good thing. Alright, getting into the car can be quite tricky if you don't know how to get into a low sports car, because I mean, to the ground, I can literally touch the ground from my seat. I mean, ergonomics, pretty good. I mean, it does look kind of cheap, but you still have those big fucking rollers there. The shifter's pretty good. Handbrake is right here, which is nice. Steering wheel, it's pretty sweet. Mine's actually starting to degrade already, but I blame this on my job and the chemical that I handle. Room for my head is actually pretty good. The handle on the door is pretty nice. I mean, you got a nice grip to close your door. You got a little pocket here, so storage room is no problem. So now, let's start the car. Gauge is really nice. All the lights you need and whatnot. Digital, fucking speedometers. That one's really useless. I mean, I don't ever use that one. I'm always looking there. Cold start is very long. That's one thing I noticed. And my car is also equipped, as you can hear it, with the TRD axle back, which is pretty sweet. And it's also equipped with the TRD intake, which is something, I guess. Well, while the engine's actually warming up, I'm going to show you guys the engine itself. Oh, the good old Subaru noises. As you guys can see, this is a very tight, very low profile engine. I mean, my knee go from here to here, which is about as high as the engine, so it's literally at my knee level, and I'm a 5'10" person. So what you can hear right now is the fucking, I guess, piston warming up. You can hear the injection, which is really fucking loud. Eventually it turned into more of a like constant cricket noise, and yeah, that's the FA20. It does 200 horsepower at 6600 RPM, if I believe so, and 151 foot-pound of torque in the 5000. The one big thing about this engine is from 35 to 45,000 RPM, this thing produced no torque at all. Like, no torque home. I can floor it at 2500 and have more torque than I would do at like 3700, which is some really weird thing. It got the dual injection from Toyota, the FRS, which is port injected and then morph into direct injected or something. I don't know, they should have just made this thing direct injected from the get-go. So, very nice placement. I mean, batteries right here. You got your oil filter over there. You got this nice little sound tube there that goes all the way inside the cabin, give you a nice little intake whoosh. Alternator, all your pulleys are easily accessible. You got your map down there. Oil filter, oil gauge, windshield washers right here, coolant's right here. So yeah, I actually noticed that my coolant's getting low, so I better check on that. Yeah, that's my TRD intake, big whoop. That's your brake fluid there, clutch fluid. You got those nice little braces, which is a nice little add up. Not a lot of cars come with braces anymore. And I believe that's your ECU or ECM right there. So that's for the front. And yeah, it just come with those dingly little hood holders. Oh well. that's that. Now for the trunk, as I say, this is the space. As you guys know, I got my rear seat deleted because I found them useless. I just got clothes here, more clothes, oil filter thing. So this is a space. I mean, you can, it's not big, but you can put stuff in there. This is your valet trunk thing. If you guys watch a video, you'll know what it is. And if you look here, I get a small spare tire, which is a good thing, I guess. You got all your tools all around. Pretty neat. But it's nothing to be wowed about. So, Canada. Alright, so visibility is pretty sweet. I mean, I come from a 5th gen Camaro, so anything really, I have a lot more. But I myself, I don't like get wowed by that, because I always said, ever since I drove the Camaro, that every car have too much glasses anyway. Sorry about that. Rear view mirror is pretty sweet. I mean, I can look there and actually use it. This is the first car that I can. Fuck off, mosquito. Said fuck off. Oh well. Side mirrors are pretty sweet. They're pretty big, but I still put it so I can see my car more and use these for my dead spots. So can be as far as here and I still see my hand and whatever. Got your kilometer to mph modifier. It only changed the middle one, doesn't change the side. Odometer, show your trip, and your clicks A and B. Display will show you the outside temperature, actual liter per 100, and average liter per 100, which I estimate at about 8 right now, which is not too bad. So, radio system is quite responsive. I mean, oh, as I say that, it fuck up, but you really have to push on it. It's not that sensitive, but it's responsive, as you guys can see. Old, turn for volume. This is your seek. Hazards are right here, and then, as I said, the old gauges. This is your AC. This is your fucking rear fog. Yeah. Oh, you got your USB right here, and nice little socket that I was able to put my iPod in there, which fit perfectly. Here you got your traction control on, off, VSC Sport, Vehicle Stability Control Sport, which means that it will get you sideways a little more before trying to save you. And then if you hold it, you got traction control on, off, and stability control off. So that's a good thing. This is the glove box. It's pretty decent. It's not that bad. You got cup holders here that are disgusting because my dad took the car, forgot his fucking lid was open, and got coffee all over it. Oh well, I gotta fix that. Got a little port here for my phone. It fit fucking perfectly, which is even better. And that's about it. I don't get any armrests or anything. So let's go for a ride. So to go reverse, you pull on this, pull it up toward yourself, up. So the clutch in this is kind of weird because, ooh, it's soft, and then hard at the very top, and it grabs right there. But it doesn't give a lot of feel because there's an helper spring in there. So that's kind of a bummer sometimes. But I mean, this is a vehicle I actually learned to drive a car on the road as a standard, so I guess it's pretty good. The shifter feel is fucking nice. Mine is actually a short throw shifter with a urethane bushing, so even if I go like this, this is as much as it will move. I actually have to give it a good grip and put it in gear. materials in this actually feel very nice. They're not super like fantastic, but like that's hard plastic. Like this is soft touch material, soft touch. The material on the steering wheel is soft touch, very nice. You got nice leather here, nice stitching. The doors actually have this nice little pad there, and this is hard plastic. But yeah, it's a mix of soft touch material and hard plastic because I don't have the premium. This is full carbon fiber, just plastic technically. The seats are very good. They're cloth seat. This is my first cloth vehicle in like at least 7 years, and really I don't mind them. They're pretty good. The bolster on them are pretty nice. They hold you in place compared to like most regular cars, and really it's a very fun car. The back seats, they're fucking useless, which is why I took them out. I mean, they don't even weigh that much, so I can't even say weight reduction. I probably saved like a good meal, like maybe a good steak and potatoes, and that's it. Engine responds very well otherwise. I mean, it's only a 4-banger. I mean, I come down from an 8 and a turbo 4 and a V6, so this engine responds very well with the pedal input. As soon as I put it, it goes on, and even though I believe it's a drive-by-wire, which is still impressive that it has a snappy little response. This car is also electric power steering, not hydraulic power steering, which is actually very responsive. This is, I don't know where Subaru or Toyota pull out that stuff out of their ass, but it's fantastic. Like, see, I just, damn, lane change, very precise. The noise in the car on highway speed, I removed the seat, so obviously it's a lot of it, but honestly, if you bought this car and road noise bother you, you bought the wrong car. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bud? Fuel economy is pretty good. I mean, I do a full tank lasts me 450 kilometers on average, and it cost me about 45 bucks. It's a, I believe, 13 gallon or 45 liter tank, and yeah, still pretty good. I know Subaru's engine are not the best for fuel economy, but I still average at about 8 liters per 100 clicks, or I believe that is something near 28 mpgs, which is not that bad in my book, considering I come from a Camaro that was getting like 18 mpgs or like 14 or 15 liters per 100 clicks. So honestly, this car doesn't have a whole lot to it. I mean, as I said, 4-cylinder, 2-liter engine, 200 horsepower, 150 foot-pound of torque. Transmission is a Aisin something, I don't know. It's a Toyota transmission. This is my first Japanese car, so I don't know the brands and whatnot, but this is an Aisin something. It's from Toyota, the engine's from Subaru. It's a somewhat close ratio 6-speed transmission. Well, it's a close ratio as soon as you go in second, but the first is very aggressive, being a 3.6 something. The rear end, I don't know who make it, but it's a 410 gearing, which is stupid high for a daily driver, but I mean, there's kids out there to put like 488, 467, and 455. So I guess if you go boost, a 410 will be just fine. Car is very nimble. I mean, the car only weighed 2,700 pounds, so if it wasn't for the shit tires, this thing would hold so much more ass. But yeah, like, the people that say it doesn't have enough power really are straight line people, or they just never drove one. because the power delivery is pretty sweet. As I say, you got the torque dip at 35 to 4500 RPM, but as soon as you get out of there, it's all fucking power, all to the fucking red line of 7400 RPM. So yeah, I guess the only thing I could tell is, would I recommend this car to anyone? If you're single, you don't have kids, and you don't mind not being the fastest from red light to red light in a straight line or anything, I'd say go ahead. This is fantastic. But if you're a straight line kind of person, if you love torque and whatnot, if you have a baby, daughter, son and whatnot that are any older than the age of 2, you're gonna hate yourself if you buy this car, because really this car should have been a 2-seater coupe, which they only did the seat to play on the entrance a bit, so you pay a little less insurance. But otherwise, I mean, the rear seats is useless, as I said. And if you like straight lines, you're not gonna be happy with this, because this car run about 15 to 16 seconds in the quarter mile. So yeah, that was my take on it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little review. I mean, I'm not a professional in that kind of stuff, so I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.